computer register. Coming to the next topic, computer registers. This is also very, very important. Computer register means, previously we have seen definition of the register. A register is a group of flip-flops. Register is a group of flip-flop which is used to store the binary information, always which is represented in rectangular boxes. Which is always represented rectangular boxes in the any block diagram. Computer register. Computer register means inside processor register, inside CPU register. CPU has some register, that means inside the computer. Those registers are we are represented here, DR, AR, AC, like this. You will see the first of all these sentences. Instructions are stored in the consecutive memory locations. Instructions are stored in consecutive memory locations, that means sequence by sequence of the locations, and are executed sequentially one at a time with the help of PC. Okay, we will see in the what is meant by PC. The control read an instruction from specific address in the memory and executes it. After that, next instruction is read and executed, and so on. For example, this is the program in the memory. This is the program. First instruction, second instruction, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, like this. Every instruction it stored in separate memory location like this. So program counter initially it points to the address of the instruction. It points to the address of the instruction. Automatically the particular location is selected. The particular location is selected. That selected location instruction goes to the ALU for the processing. While it is a processing, automatically program counter is incremented by 1. It points to the address of the next instruction. While it is a processing first instruction, automatically PC is incremented and it points to the address of the next instruction. That means this instruction is the next instruction processing inside the ALU. It is ready for the processing. While it is a processing, it is ready for the next processing. So this address is pointed by program counter. That means PC, right? So this is the way. So here the condition is every instruction stored in the consecutive memory location means like this, sequence by sequence order. Next one, computer needs processor register for data manipulation holding address. Computer needs processor registers. Suppose if you want to calculating these operations, these inside instruction operations. So here that purpose only we are going to consider these registers, because without registers the processor is doing nothing. With the help of registers only the processor will doing something. So that registers acts as a very main role inside the processor for the processing of the any instruction operations. So program counter PC goes through a continuing sequence and calls the computer to read sequence of instruction from the memory. Actually program counter holds address of the next instruction as per definition, but it counts the number of instructions in the program also. Program counter is defined as it always here as per sentence counting the sequence. Counting sequence automatically it counts the number of instruction in the program. That is called a program counter. So and also it is called as it points address of the next instruction. While it is a processing, automatically it will incremented by 1. Automatically it points to address of the next instruction. Instructions are read and executes in sequence unless a branch instruction is encountered. So calls for a transfer to non-consecutive instruction in the program. The address part of a branch instruction becomes the address of the next instruction in the PC. Next instruction is read from the location indicated by the PC. We will see the individual sentences in zooming manner. Okay, here I will explain. So these are the computer registers as per our syllabus. That means a register symbol. That means capital letters DR, AR, AC, IR, PC, TR, input register, output register. That means here register name full form is there: data register, address register, accumulator, instruction register, program counter, temporal register, input register, output register. This is the number of bits. That means number of bits means data register size. DR size 16 bit length, address register size 12 bits, accumulator size 16 bit, instruction register 16-bit program counter, 12 bits temporary register, 16-bit like this. So what is the function data register? What is the function? It always holds. So how this holds means inside every register has inside flip-flops are there. So that how many flip-flops, if the data register size is 16, so that inside 16 flip-flops are there. So that 16 binary information is holds memory operand. From the memory we are reading 1 byte of we are reading 2 bytes, that means 1 word of information. That word of information is stored by the data register like this. Holds in the sense we are going to store the address for a memory, because this is the address. Processor register, accumulator, very high important register compared to remaining register. Accessing speed is also very high compared to remaining register. Holds instruction code, that means instruction register. Instruction code means while it is a processing, the complete instruction will stored into the instruction register. Next one, program counter, holds address of the instruction. Next one, temporary register, it holds temporary data. Next, input register always holds input character. Output register holds always output character. So input character, output character, that means input from the input device we are reading input character. Output device means we are sends that character to the output devices. So here same representation will shows in the basic computer register and memory. This is the complete textbook diagram. It will shows always it is a rectangular box. See, this is not a rectangular box, this is just acts as a square type box. This is the memory and this is the register. Right here, any rectangular box 0 to 11, that means inside total 12 bits are there. Program counter, so program counter is 12 bits. The representation is like this 12 bits address register. The length is also different from this point to this point and this point to this. Total 16-bit register, instruction register, temporary register. This is a program counter, address register, 8-bit registers, output register and input registers. Again same as it is 16-bit register, data register and accumulator registers. This is the register representation. So once again, a little bit small definition. Data register always which holds the data of the memory operand. Address register always which holds the address of the information. Address of the instruction, where instruction is stored inside the memory. So that we are going to generating some address. That address is held by this address register. So every memory has some number of locations are there. Every location has some address. That address is generated by the address bus. That address bus value is always stored into the address register. Right? Accumulator is the process register. Suppose whenever if you want to perform any specific operation, the accumulator which provides some input, after execution the result is stored into the accumulator register. Instruction register always which holds the instruction code from the memory. Program counter, it points or it counts the number of instruction in the program, and it also holds the address of the instruction. Program count address of the next instruction. Temporary register, if any temporary data is there, depends upon the particular situation, different environments are there while it is a processing. If is there any temporary data is generated, automatically temporary register comes into the picture, it will holds the temporary register, temporary data. So input register is nothing but always it holds the input character. That character is transferred from the input devices. Output register is a register which holds the output character. That character is sent from the CPU or memory to output register. Next, coming to this one, the basic computer introduced in this course has different units are there, 8 registers and 1 memory unit, 1 control unit, common bus. The outputs of these 7 registers and memory are connected to the common bus. Connections of the bus lines are specified by selection lines S0, S1, S3. A register load during the next clock pulse transition is selected with a load input. Memory read and write enabled with write and read signals. Okay, I will explain all these points inside the this diagram. This diagram is there is no operation here, but it will shows the just how the bus connection is interfaced with the all the registers. How the bus connection will interface with the registers. Where interfacing is nothing but it is a medium which is connected to the blocks, or devices, nothing but this one, either memory unit or register like this, with the help of this bus connections only, nothing but interfacing. Here the basic computer registers connected to a common bus. This is the common bus. This is a common bus line, right? This common bus line, different conditions here. That means the controlling purpose, this address register name we are using 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and also 7, right? Same representation we implemented in this block also. So this 7, the binary sequence is 7 equivalent to binary value 3, because we are selecting S0, S1, S2, so that selected lines are 3, so that we are generating 3 binary bit sequence. That means 7 means binary equivalent sequence 111. So that unit is connected to the memory unit like this. Address is 001, that indicates binary equivalence 1, that address register is AR, so that the unit name is AR. So 010, that means 010 means 2, so here 2 program counter register is there, so that is the program counter. Same manner we are going to observe here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and equivalent binary sequence that respect to units. Here the main thing is in any case how we are going to generating or transferring the data information. Here the common bus system is used to connect all the registers like this. Suppose if you want to transfer or load some information, here 16-bit registers are there, data register, accumulator like this, address register is there, 16-bit register, data register, accumulator and instruction register, temporary register. 12-bit registers are there, address register, program counter. So here 3 control signals in every register. It has some 3 control signals. That means LD, INR, CLR, LD, INR, CLR, LD, INR, CLR like this. LD means load control, and INR means increment control, and CLR means clear control. That means loading in the sense we are loaded some information from the common bus to inside register. For example, load input is activated. Control is activated means some information available in the common bus, that information is loaded inside the address register. Increment in the sense address register, if INR control signal is activated, then inside some information is there, 12-bit information, because address register size is 12 bits, so that 12-bit information is there. That information is added with one more binary value, that means +1 we are adding that information. Again that result will store into again address register itself. Next, clear. If the clear control signal is activated, then complete information goes to disable. That means all the values is converted into all the zeros. Whatever the information, zeros, ones, zeros combination, the complete 12-bit information goes to complete 12-bit zeros. The complete register holds all zeros if it is a clear control signal is activated. Next, coming to this one, for representation of the operation, input register, here the little bit indication is there from the keyboard. If any character is pressed, that character 8-bit information will stored into the ASCII format into the input register. Suppose if you want to transfer the output devices like as a monitor, like this indication, so from the common bus we are reading that character sends to the output devices. Here input device and output device is the external world of the processor. So the complete information in diagrammatical representation, here there is no operation, but little bit operation is how we are going to loading the information, how our data will store to the common bus, how the data will read it from the common bus to the inside register like this. Here input register receives a character from the input devices, output receives a character from accumulator and delivers it to an output devices. So this accumulator, first of all, it receives a character and it from the AC2 and it sends to the output devices. Bus receives data from the 6 registers and the memory unit. 5 registers have 3 control lines, load, INR and clear, equivalent to the binary counter with parallel load and synchronous clear. And 2 registers have only a LD input, that means load input. Address register used to specify the memory address, no need for an address bus. 16 inputs to accumulator come from an address and logic circuit with 3 sets of inputs: AC input, JC output, data register and input register. See here a little bit operation by using this diagram. Content of any register can be applied onto the bus and an operation can be performed in the adder and logic circuit during the same clock cycle. The clock transition at the end of the cycle transfer the content of the bus into designated register and the output of the adder and the logic circuit into AC. Example, accumulator data will stored into the that means transferred to the data register and data register value will stored into the accumulator. AC to the bus, that means AC register to the bus in the sense see here accumulator register, this one accumulator register, the selected lines here S0, S1, S2. The name itself address S0, first column address is S0, S1 and S2. S0, S1, S2 values are accumulator 100. So here AC to the bus 100 enabling load of the DR. Load of the DR. That means transferring DR data register data into the AC. Here the arrow which indicates the direction of data flow. Data register inside binary sequence, data register value, that value is transferred to the accum register. When that will happen, that means S0, S1, S2, these control signals carries 100 control input, all during the same clock cycle. The two transfer occur upon arrival of the clock pulse transition at the end of the clock cycle.